Epstein's victim claimed her friend was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew's friendship with convicted financier and pedophile Jeffrey Epstein has been the subject of intrigue and mystery. A new A&E documentary called The Secrets of Prince Andrew delves deep into their alliances, including accusations against the disgraced royal by Epstein's accusers Lisa Phillips and Virginia Roberts Giuffre. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. The 63-year-old Duke of York met the now-deceased criminal in 1999 after being introduced to him by his then-girlfriend, British heiress Ghislaine Maxwell. Andrew and Epstein became very close, royal biographer Andrew Lowney claims in the documentary. You know, real best friends. Epstein's little black book had 7 of Andrew's different numbers. According to Lowney, Epstein may have had the most intimate details of Andrew's life, claiming that Epstein said, "There's only one person who likes sex more than I do, and that's Andrew." There is no doubt that they meet almost every month, he claimed. Lowney said Epstein and Maxwell were often welcomed into Andrew's royal life. They lived in Balmoral. They were in Sandringham. They were invited to a private birthday party in Windsor. They met other members of the royal family, Lowney said. Epstein and Ghislaine were invited to the heart of the British monarchy. Dickie Arbiter, a former Buckingham Palace press secretary, claimed that Andrew will ask the Queen for permission to invite him to private events. The Queen will trust her children, he added, noting that Andrew was under his spell. Epstein could offer exotic vacations. He can get the yachts, he can get the girls. The Washington Post has contacted Buckingham Palace for comment. Phillips, 45, revealed she met Epstein and Andrew in 2000 during a modeling shoot on a small island in the West Indies, not far from Epstein's infamous private island Little St. James. Phillips' boyfriend, whose name has never been released, invited himself and other models to the residence. Phillips innocently followed along, not thinking anything out of the ordinary, as she had heard that Epstein did amazing things for models and was reportedly a really great guy. The island is like a fortress and very few people know about it, so if any information got out to the outside world it would be very bad for Epstein, she said. While there, she met the prince for dinner. The model said to me, "Did you know that's Prince Andrew?" Phillips said, "I didn't think I was supposed to meet him at all, but he came over and said goodbye at that point." Phillips later stated that Epstein convinced her to stay on the island because he did not want her to tell people that she had seen Andrew there. "Knowing that Jeffrey introduced me to the prince, he didn't want anyone to know about it," she said. He encouraged her to rest and relax on the Peach Peninsula and said he would treat her regularly, and take an interest in her future. "This man who did whatever he wanted completely cleaned me up. This was sexual abuse," she said. The girls didn't believe at the time that Epstein was a bad person. They respected him and felt that he cared for them. "But when you look back, you see he abused us and we were groomed and manipulated," Philip recalled. She then claimed that one evening her friend came to her crying and admitted that Epstein had asked her to have sex with Andrew in a private room. She said, "It was traumatic for her and she was never the same after that. Her life was completely out of control." Phillips said she asked Epstein why he might have encouraged her unnamed friend to have sex with Andrew, and she recalled Epstein saying, "It's good to put things on the line." He had a lot of secrets from powerful people, Phillips said. Giuffre, 40, also spoke about her experience as a victim of Andrew's, claiming that Epstein passed her off to the royal family in the early 2000s. She was only 17 years old at the time. Andrews previously denied all allegations made by Giuffre. The infamous photo of her and Andrew embracing in 2001 was published in newspapers in 2011. In a harrowing interview with Newsnight in 2019, Andrew claimed he had no memory whatsoever of taking the photo in question and that many of his friends were convinced it was fake, the documentary said. Andrews also claimed during the hearing that he and Epstein weren't that close. The case came to a dramatic halt after Epstein was arrested on suspicion of trafficking minors in July 2019 and committed suicide in prison a month later. Giuffre filed a sexual abuse lawsuit against Andrew in 2021 after his death.